How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here. It's time for another episode of Supernatural. It's episode 12 of season 9. I'm looking forward to getting into this with some big things happening with that last episode. We introduced Cain. Pretty important situation there. With the fact that he was, of course, the first person to murder with his brother and all of that. But of course, the story there in regards to what he told in the last episode, yeah, very, very tricky stuff. But it wasn't just the introduction of Cain, but of course the Mark of Cain, which is now on Dean. So, Mark of Dean. I know with Cain being the original bearer, yeah. But it will be very, very essential in regards to taking down Abaddon. And not just that, though, but it's also about what kind of consequences are going to be bestowed upon Dean, because this is a really, really essential thing, isn't it? Especially in regards to what happened to Cain when it came to him versus Abel and all of that. So yeah, but how that's going to impact Dean, I'm not looking forward to it, because it's not like, oh, it's going to be consequence free, etc. Nope. So I'm not looking forward to seeing what's going to kick us in the rear. So yeah, with that said, though, why don't we get into episode number 12 of season 9 of Supernatural? Let's go. Already a great start.
Hey!
Well. God! Wait, what? Wait, I've got questions! But also, is Garth okay? Garth! Oh, heck. Garth's bringing the boys back together, just like Bobby would.
Ass load of painkillers. He's been out since I got here.
What was he going to inject him with?
What's he being charged with?
Killing a cow.
Why?
I was about to see if I could find out. Lock the door.
What the cow do, though? That'll do it! Don't need some big-ass needle!
See it?
It was a hell of a smack!
Good thing I didn't give him the adrenaline.
Yeah, what was he hunting? A vampire bloody cow or some shit? Jesus, how long has he been in there?
Real? Oh. It's a gift from Cain.
Damn, I'm surprised he...
Like the wrestler?
No.
That's gotta be Cain!
He was unconscious. No, Did he steal a car?
Oh, no.
Did he steal a car naked?
Oh. Okay. What is going on?
Why don't you go talk? We lost this one. Send me a postcard.
Wow. Make, model, license plate. Really, Dean?
I told you we can't hunt together.
He'll take this one on his
For your own
own.
good.
Sam, please, don't hurt her.
I swear to God.
She's a werewolf.
And he knows.
So am I.
Ah! What? I mean, I guess that would explain why the cow was getting eaten or some What?
Shocked the gun out of my mouth, and as they say, the rest is history.
As far as love stories, what?
You're married to a werewolf?
Yes. And my pack has taken him in as one of our own.
Okay.
Like Garth.
Well, hold on. You said you were born a werewolf?
Just get Vampire Diary
Second
vibes.
generation.
Garth, can we talk to you for a sec? Alone?
You want proof? Come pray with us.
This is just getting more and more bizarre for Dean. Oh my god, this is so crazy though.
Well, I'm not the one carrying silver.
I mean, after the debacle with the last with last night. I can't.
Dean. Hunters and our kind don't have the best history together.
But I think you'll find
Is he
we're
on
not much
Sonic?
different from you.
Oh, sister, I highly doubt it. Why don't we break bread and see? Why would I do that?
Oh my god. I can't believe it though, because he's on Sonic. He's that bloody commander.
You leave room for pie.
Sister Joy's
What's in
pies
the
are
pie?
famous throughout the Badger State.
Oh,
Dean loves pie.
this episode might throw him under the bus. This episode might be an exception.
Sorry, Dean, but we don't use the W word around here.
God.
We prefer the term lycanthrope.
We?
You're
He's
surrounded
entitled to his
by
opinion, Garth.
Many of our kind see themselves as indestructible.
Just, see if you had any beer.
The sooner you realize that all is good here, the sooner you can go.
Okay, don't be threatening. I mean, he's supportive of Garth,
You two
so...
have a chew toy or something to go play with?
Hey, guys. Mind if I grab a second with Dean?
Dude, you can't talk. You were a dog this season.
What?
Gone for good.
What happened?
Oh.
When you needed me, I wasn't there, that's what. Okay,
That's
Dean,
not
they
lame.
gave you lunch?
I mean, I can't understand why Garth was hesitant to talk with Dean and Sam about this werewolf development.
It is.
Well, I wouldn't say snake because that's not right, but you snake.
You won't be walking out.
No, you won't be walking out. Famous last words. Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's Thor, Loki, Odin stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's Norse mythology's in the days, but why is it etched onto a bullet?
Maybe he loves the
cares?
movie.
We know the answer.
That Reverend, like I said, he's shady in Sonic. I mean, to be fair, being affiliated with Gunn, yeah. Of course.
Seriously? We go down? Yeah.
You need help?
No, I got it. You just, you find Garth.
All right.
God damn it. Why is it always Sam? Ugh.
I took over here. I have eradicated it from our congregation.
Yeah, well, apparently some of them didn't get the word.
Some
Like the good
still
sheriff who just tried
believe.
to off me and my brother.
Yeah, some still
Sheriff
believe
Pat.
the old ways, I guess.
Joba! Mom?
Oh, that's heartbreaking for the Reverend.
First off, I'm not your mother.
You leave her alone, you hear?
You. For bringing these hunters here.
Compromised us.
I'm gonna hurt all of you.
You're cray cray.
Sorry.
God. Oh, he's gonna feel like a liability again.
Man would coexist. Peace was more important than dominance.
Yeah, well, maybe it's a better option.
Tried so hard to make his way work. To be a preacher's wife.
I don't think you tried hard enough.
Why coexist when you can rule?
Bingo. But my husband doesn't see it that way. See, he was bitten, not born into it like I was.
So it's not
He still holds on to his
pure, is it?
humanity.
God's sake.
Which is why I am so... You're sick.
Garth. Garth. Oh! Oh! The advantages of Sam being tall.
Wearing Russ's coat to hide your scent. Smart.
Oh,
Yeah,
full of
yeah.
surprises.
As am I.
Oh no. I'm copacetic. I screwed up again. First Kevin, now this.
Hey, Kevin, it's on me.
Everyone's
I'm the one who
blaming
pulled him
themselves
into all
on about Kevin.
Yeah, look, Garth.
No, Dean. I want to make this right. I never should have left you guys, especially Kevin.
He's got to make up
Kevin's
for,
my friend.
yeah, even though he can't bring Kevin back.
Friends don't do that.
Got to make up for it.
Well, heck, forgive yourself. Besides, somebody's got to live to tell this damn story someday. Who better than you?
Doesn't want like any more death on his
Now shut up and
conscience,
come here.
potentially. Hug?
Really?
Hurry up before I change my mind. Kevin was dead, and I don't know what I was.
Hurt place and
Okay. Rode together. Split the crappiness. Yeah. So.
oh, this hurts.
Okay. Or tricking me into letting Gadriel possess me? I can't trust you. Not the way I thought I could. Not the way I should
I mean,
be able to.
it might suck, but it needs to be said.
We are family, okay? You say that like it's some sort of cure-all, like it can change the fact that everything that has ever gone wrong between us has been because we're family.
Yeah, yeah.
So what, we're not family now? I'm saying, you want to work?
Oh no.
Let's work. If you want to be brothers.
Oh shit. He can't do
Those are my
that.
terms.
Ooh, snap. Snap. Yeah, with that last episode, obviously there was, heavy plot relevance, I would say, to what I think we're going to be contending with the rest of this season, potentially, as we're shifting into the second half of things now. But, with, I guess, a fun, but also heavy kind of concept that this episode portrayed, it was really, really enjoyable. I mean, it was great to see Garth again. It's been a hot second since we've last seen Garth. But also, it was just very, very interesting stuff to delve into when it comes to where Garth is at right now, where he's a werewolf, practically. So, yeah. And you just think about the fact that it seemed like he was taking on Bobby's role really in things, and now we got this development, and you do wonder if there is a kind of there is a kind of uncertainty in regards to also we're shifting this direction for Garth. Okay. Because some people might have loved the concept of Garth being, I guess the next Bobby, I guess. So, yeah, but, no, I mean, I still found it very, very enjoyable in regards to where Garth's story was going, especially when it ties into, this good group of lycanthropes. We use the proper term. But no, in all seriousness, it was really interesting seeing him with this good group, and you've got this rogue group that is so against humanity and all of that. Like there was this incident, and that really got, because we had the stepmother. It's always the wicked stepmothers, isn't it? No, we had the stepmother who tried, she said, but that one incident just regret, like it set her and a bunch of others back, really. So yeah, and peace was never an option. So yeah, but it is really, really great that we're seeing this group, especially the Reverend, who are still on the okay in regards to coexisting and not, producing any kind of harm to the human race, really. So yeah, but it was just very, very interesting going into the whole Ragnarok worshipping werewolves and all of that, and so. And of course, there is that symbolism with the bullet around their necks, like how Christians might have the cross and all of that. It's the same when it comes to, I guess, the bullets, really. So, especially those that don't, tarnish the bullets, really, with the Ragnarok thing. They keep it clean and all of that. There is that kind of resemblance. I don't know if I'm stretching, but there is that kind of resemblance of purity and all of that, like keeping the bullet from being engraved from Ragnarok and all of that. There is that purity. There is that cleansingness that they don't mean to, dirty their hands with blood, etc. So yeah. Whereas, of course, with those that wear the Ragnarok, branding, they are willing to exterminate the human race, etc. So, yeah. Now, I was low-key thinking the Reverend was going to be shady, but no, he's just going to be in mourning, basically. And, he could do with Garth's assistance, to be fair. I know Garth was so hell-bent on traveling the road and making up for not being there, which is all well and good. But, of course, that Reverend needs a bit of a helping hand as well. So, yeah. See, thinking about it though, because obviously Dean and Sam, they've got their stuff to work out, and they would appreciate Garth's company, but I think the Reverend needs him more, and that pays in well in terms of, well, Garth not being there, for Dean, for Sam, for Kevin. It pays well in terms of being there for that Reverend, who's obviously going to be feeling that hurt, not just in terms of losing that stepmother, but also in terms of how she deceived him, basically, in terms of her beliefs, really. So yeah, so I really, really like how Dean encouraged him to stay, not just for his own for his own well-being, should I say, because there's obviously going to be moments of what happened to Kevin, and he doesn't want that inflicted on Garth. He's lost too much, but it's also for that Reverend, and making sure that he has someone as well. I mean, he does have it's not like it was just him and Garth. There was, of course, Bess there, but obviously Garth was feeling a lot of guilt about not being there, and there is that whole situation of, well, Garth could be there for someone who's in mourning, basically. So yeah. But I was low-key thinking he was gonna be shady, probably because you watch him on Sonic. He's that gun commander, and very, very dodgy. So yeah, you can tell I'm excited for Sonic 3. Anyways, I digress. I just saw him and I'm like, wait a second, you're that gun commander. So yeah. Yeah, it was really, really great stuff, though, going into the whole situation with Garth, being integrated into the whole werewolf situation. And, of course, there was that talk about, I would say, the differences in terms of being bitten and being born into it, because, you kind of get that, Vampire Diaries vibe, of course, don't you? So, because there will be some werewolves on that show, and the originals, I guess you can include, but there will be some werewolves born into I guess, their role, but there are some bitten, and so, but. Yeah, it was just very, very, like I said, interesting to go into the division of this pack, and how their opinions about humanity is not too tasteful, really. So, yeah, but yeah, it was very, very interesting stuff. Now, I did think it was a bit iffy when it came to Dean and how he had his certain he had a certain agenda against the concept that, well, some I mean, of course there was some people that were you know, like, had their beliefs hidden and all of that, but there did seem to be an impossibility in Dean's mind about the fact that there could be, you know, good werewolves. That he even accused Garth of being on the Kool-Aid juice, etc., on in terms of, well, you know, this isn't a good clan of werewolves. You know, it's impossible, right? Yeah, it did kind of rub me the wrong way because, I mean, like I said, Dean had a bit of a bit of an idea of being a vampire a few seasons ago, and you know, that would have surely given him a bit of a different take, because there is this kind of situation where it's ingrained into him about the fact that monsters, they need to be dealt with, etc. And in that episode in season 6, it is that I guess it's that whole you are what you eat situation, I think. But he got a bit of a taste of what it means to be, I guess, the monster. And like I said, it would have given you a bit of a perspective, because you know, Dean didn't really want to harm, like, he wouldn't want to really harm anyone. So it's the same with, well, it's the same with a few other characters. It's not just Garth, because that's it though. Garth, that's it. He was all well and good and all of that. So yeah, and now he's a werewolf. Same with Bess, and same with a few others. But yeah, it's not just them who just want to live and be chill, but you've just got to think about situations like Lenore. That was the name that immediately came to my mind. Amber Benz, yeah, she's incredible. But I guess also, as of recent, Benny. I know there was a bit more of a iffy debate and all of that, but I mean, we know that Benny sacrificed himself to help Sam, of course. And of course, like I said, there was a bit of a sticky situation, but you do tend to get that when it comes to dealing with the monsters. So, yeah, and Benny just tried to keep his head down and tried to be decent. So, you know, that's it, though. Dean Benny was his BFF, basically. And suddenly this whole situation of Garth, yeah. But that's it, though. Like I said, there might have been a bit more of a controversial aspect when it came to Benny, because, of course, he got himself into certain scrapes and all of that, but he did right. He tried to keep his head down, like I said, at the end of the day. But most importantly and more prominently, Dean was his BFF, and Dean was hurting when, obviously, Benny didn't make it back from purgatory. So, even though deep down I think he had a bit of an idea that Benny wasn't making it back, he was hoping that Benny would make it back, and yeah, so, yeah. But, yeah, so that was something that kind of did throw me off and all of that in regards to, well, it's not like this is a situation that has never, ever happened on the show before. You've known a few supernatural individuals that Chipper been okay. So yeah, but I mean, I would even go as far to say, to some extent, because this is completely different and all of that. You got, but I guess it still fits into the supernatural criteria. Bloody Cass, for crying out loud! He's a member of your family, essentially, and he is a part of these of the Angels, who don't really have a good track record. So yeah, I know that kind of differs from your werewolves and vampires and all of that, but like I said, I feel like on the show, when you got angels versus demons, being the dominant, like, I guess, focus in terms of threats, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'll just throw that out there. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, that last conversation needed to be had between Sam and Dean. Not the idea of, okay, well, we just need to talk, but the way it was executed. So yeah, I mean, I can't like I said, I can't blame Sam, and I appreciated the way that he didn't let Dean off the hook. And that's it though. With Dean, he is in his, I guess, way, and I know that doesn't sound good, but he is at least understanding what Sam is coming to say, and he's making these small steps to apologizing without, you know, I guess half-assing it. But it is important for Sam to set these boundaries, and you know, he did have that moment where it was like, as far as, you know, it's concerned as us being brothers goes, and then there was that little pause. And I don't know, Dean might think of that as, is he really, you know, not seeing me as a brother and all of that? Like, Dean might be thinking that, but I don't know. I feel like with Sam, he does recognize the fact that they are family, but he doesn't feel it at this moment. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it necessarily as him saying, okay, we're not family, but he doesn't feel it, if that makes sense. So yeah. Especially if he's going to bring up the family card and all of that. Like, it doesn't really feel like, I do, you know, acknowledge the fact that you're family. I just need to, you know, believe that, like you know, the trust and all of that, that, you know, the whole idea of this element between us being broken. I need to feel that I can have faith in you. I can trust you again. It's excuse me. It's the whole situation of like feeling that he has a brother there. Like, he does see family. He does see that there is family. He you know, does acknowledge that they're brothers, but he just needs to feel that. He needs to feel he's got his supportive big bro there. And at the minute, it's a work in progress. So yeah. So Dean needs to figure himself out, and yeah. And it was just really, really great stuff to have that final, because I felt like it was a bit different. Like I said, I felt like that discussion needed to be had. Otherwise, season 10, I mean, I could be right I could, you know, manifest it like I sometimes do with shit I do tend to say and all of that, and, you know, unbeknownst to me, I've manifested it. But they, like, without this conversation, like, it could have been a situation where, okay, they make up, etc. We're gonna have this debacle again in season 10. They'll go their separate ways, rinse and repeat. So this discussion needed to be had about setting boundaries and establishing that the dynamic between them, there is a broken element, and they need to work on that. So there is that trust that they have in each other, that is a bit battered at the minute. So but you know, it's all about that growth at the end of the day. They're going to work on it, and you know, who knows what will happen. But at the minute, Sam's just basically out here saying, okay, don't expect things to go back to, you know, oh, we're brothers again. We just needed an episode away from each other. Hey, we're brothers again. Shit needs to be sorted out, and it's going to be a journey in terms of trying to build, like, it's square one, I guess you could say, and it's all about those building blocks in terms of reestablishing that trust in one another. So yeah. But yeah, fun episode. Wild stuff, like I said, that happened. But yeah, good stuff. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time.